Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about I am 48 years old and I am still doing what I'm doing. That's really just me just acknowledging that, hey, you know what? You may not be can do squat jumps like you used to and do jumping jacks to burpees and do 20 of them like you did 15 years ago. But hey, I'm still doing something. I think that's a good feeling. And if you doing any type of athletic type of thing, competitive, it could be biking, it could be dancing, you know what you used to do and you know what you can't do. And if you're not doing it, it's not because you just stopped and you didn't want to. It's just that something physically has altered you. And my true test is when I test in jiu-jitsu every week and I face people and I literally win against everybody gotta be under 24. There was a class of people, and I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 7 is under 25. Maybe I eyeball them, maybe give them 28. And here I am, they old enough to be my children, and I'm actively still competing. And I have to admit, I had one guy, it's a much smaller guy. He should be in much better shape. And he was trying to grapple with me in a closed guard. And basically, when I go against somebody that's new and they are a belt level, and I know they never done it, I never go full blast. That's really a jerk move when you're pulling, you trying to power a white belt. That's a real punk move. So anyway, me not being a punk, I'm working with this guy. I'm not going full fledged. I'm not trying to, but basically, try to make it a little bit not easy to push over, but put a little bit of effort. When you do jiu-jitsu, who got it and who don't. And most of the time, I don't got it. And I don't got it against a lot of people. And as me going against my child, which is no comparison because of my age and strength, is how some jiu-jitsu practitioner is versus me. They just play with me like I'm a little boy. And I've been doing jiu-jitsu consistently, well, not consistently, but 8 years. Give or take rehab and some life challenges. But it has not, I've always done some type of grappling. Well over 12 years. So, I'm saying here like, man, I'm really still doing this with these kids. They kids to me, I'm so grateful. And they have me Americana, and I don't know about you. Americana is a suck move, and a lot of people do that move quick, and they jerk this down, and it hurts. It hurts me. It really hurts me. And that's always white belts' mistakes because they try to make up for what they don't know, so they think they want to do it faster to compensate for whatever. but I got a lot of damage. Depending on my days, I have to ice down, or get the foam roller or get the 10 stimulator because I'm in such soreness or discomfort. And to walk out and able to do it, man, I'm grateful. Granted, it's 1 day a week, 1.5, because in my karate, we sometimes go to the ground. Now, it's not jiu-jitsu level, but it's enough to, you got to go physical contact. But because that's not a lot of people forte in that class, I'm usually kind of the go-to person of how to do certain moves. Technically I'm a blue belt, so you know I know the introduction. But you know, I'm grateful still be able to do it. You know, not championship level, but I never was. And when I did jiu-jitsu, it was never designed for me to be a master of it. I just knew I had a strike game, I had a throw game, because karate we throw. I had a Aikido game because I do a martial art, another martial art that's a lot of Aikido. But I didn't have a ground game. And then I was working jobs where I had to take, unfortunately, people to the ground. And that's how I started doing jiu-jitsu, because I'm like, hey, you're not gonna beat me up on the ground. So I'm like, just in case something get weird, you know, I have something to combat. So that was the reason for my grapple journey. But man, I'm still doing it. 8 years at 48. And not in severe discomfort. That's thanks to X39, by the way. You know, watch some of the videos on the X39, X49. But anyway, I feel good. I don't feel good all the time, but right now, like, okay, shoulder, okay. Sometimes I get a little pinch in my neck. Sometimes it's really bad. Sometimes I can't even move my neck, depending on the drill we do. But I was Americana by 20 times. And I don't have any discomfort right now. So good too. I'm happy about that. So that's a testament that you may have to modify with age, but you can still do this. You don't have to give up and get ready for AARP, which 10 years I am, maybe even closer, let's be honest. But hey, I'm still doing it, doing it. I'm happy about that. I'm happy. I'm still doing what I like to do, which is martial arts. So, all right, guys, have a good one.